The Penguins iced the same group after the previous night's collapse, but with rookie Sergei Murashov forced into the crease as paperwork delays kept other options unavailable. Utah arrived in Pittsburgh for its first visit under the Mammoth name, and chaos followed almost immediately. Pittsburgh struck before anyone could settle in. A centering pass from Justin Brazeau deflected off a Utah stick and found its way into the net, an early gift that gave the home crowd a quick lift. Utah answered with steady pressure, earning the game's first power play, but the Penguins survived with strong clears and an alert Murashov. The flow tilted toward Utah for much of the period, yet Pittsburgh doubled its lead when Bryan pounced on a turnover and slipped a harmless-looking shot past an unprepared goalie. Despite being outworked territorially, the Penguins skated into the break with momentum and a cushion. The second period followed a familiar script. Utah carried the play, but Pittsburgh capitalized on mistakes. A quick change caught the Mammoth flat, and Kindel burst free behind the defense. He stayed calm, picked his spot, and finished cleanly to stretch the lead further than it felt deserved. Penalties mounted for Pittsburgh, and Murashov was forced into his busiest stretch of the night, bailing out teammates with timely saves. Utah controlled the puck, but the scoreboard stubbornly favored the Penguins. Everything unraveled after intermission. Utah struck early, feeding off a rebound and turning momentum in a flash. Seconds later, another defensive lapse allowed Utah to cut the deficit again, and the building grew tense. The Mammoth kept coming, using traffic and screens to beat Murashov, while a failed challenge only deepened the hole. A power play goal pushed Utah ahead, completing a stunning swing that felt painfully familiar for Pittsburgh fans. To their credit, the Penguins found some fight. Sustained pressure led to Brazeau tipping home a point shot, restoring hope and dragging the game level late. Pittsburgh pushed for a winner, with Kindel's line-driving play, but time ran out before redemption could arrive. Overtime offered little relief. A lost puck off the opening sequence sent Utah in alone, and the game ended with another long-range shot slipping through. It was that kind of night. There were positives buried in the frustration. Rust continues to heat up offensively, Kindel looks increasingly confident and dangerous, and Brazeau delivered in key moments. Still, none of it erased the larger issue. Defensive lapses, poor puck management, and an inability to protect leads once again turned a winnable game into another painful lesson. The collapse overshadowed everything else, leaving the Penguins searching for answers yet again.